You've seen the title of the video. Your girl is back again with another story time. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, hey. And if you're a returning subscriber, I don't even have to say anything because you know what's up. I know what's up. We know what's up. And that's on what? That's on period. And Mary Had a Little Lamb. As y'all can see by the title and the thumbnail, today's story time is about the time me and one of my college besties fell out because she got recruited into a multi-level marketing scheme. And then she tried to take me down with her, y'all, and I was not having it. So I'm going to give y'all that tea today. But before we get deep into today's story time, I would like to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, which is Temu. Temu is an online marketplace that offers affordable products in about any category you can think of. Home, beauty, health, electronics, business, toys, furniture, y'all. They literally have appliances on there. But what I love the most about Temu is the free shipping. They offer free shipping on all items and they have free returns for up to 90 days. And they do price adjustments. Like, how I'm supposed to get my package if y'all not gonna ship it to me for free? So make sure y'all download the Temu app using the link in my description box or scan the QR code on the screen. You can get a $100 coupon bundle for free and get some of the amazing items that I got. So let me go ahead and show y'all what I picked out. So your girl got some boots because it's been cold in Texas lately. And y'all, look at the price on these boots. These boots were $9.90. All you gotta do is scan that code, baby, and get these boots. I really like the style of these. The quality was nice, y'all. It had a little cute kitten heel on it. And I just like the goth look. Like, it had a very cute, dark gothic look going on. And I like that it had, like, the little tassels attached to the zipper. And they were very comfortable. Y'all know stilettos always have your toes hurting and they squish your feet, but not with these. These were definitely shoe to size. The next item that I ended up getting was these flats. I only got these flats because of the buckle. The buckle on these are so cute and unique, and they're very durable, y'all. These shoes are comfortable. I wore them to the mall yesterday, and they really are nice. I had to do a little dancey dance to make sure they was dance proof, and indeed they were, y'all. Very sturdy, very cute and stylish. And they were true to size. I love that. The next item that I ended up picking out was this cat shirt right here. This shirt was super cute and the quality, y'all, the quality was everything. This shirt right here was a 1932 and you can't beat that. I ended up pairing it with a collared shirt underneath it just to give it a little more character. The colors was vibrant, it was soft, and it was true to size. I wanted to have a baggy look going on, so I ordered it in a size extra large. Here's a close-up of the color. Again, they have a lot of bright and vibrant color. The next item I ended up getting was this sweater. Pieces on there, so that's why I got this sweater. This sweater was a really good quality, y'all. It was really thick. It was really soft. And it fits so well. I got this in an extra large as well. And y'all, this right here was only $14.84. So affordable for such a quality sweater. The next item I ended up getting was this lace turtleneck. I thought this shirt was really cute and elegant, so I ended up picking it out and it fit perfect. This right here is in a size medium. This as well was very affordable, true to length. I really like the detailing on the neckline. The last item I ended up picking out were these faux fox boots, and I absolutely love them, y'all. They're so comfortable, so thick, and they really mimic real fur. This is a faux, but you really can't tell, y'all, because there was very minimum shedding and the inside was very thick and warm. Like, my foot was very warm inside of the shoe. The shoe is very durable, and they do offer it in 2 other colors. You can literally get this boot for under $5 if you scan the QR code on the screen. Make sure y'all go ahead and download Temu and use my code and get some of these items. Or if you don't want no clothes or no shoes, that's okay, y'all, because like I said, they offer a multitude of things on there. Thank you so much to Temu for sponsoring that portion of today's video. Make sure y'all use my discount code and go shop with them. Now, let's go ahead and get into this tea. So let me give y'all a backstory because I don't want y'all to think like, oh my gosh, how you didn't know. But y'all, I seriously did not know what a MLM or a pyramid scheme really was around this time. Like, back in, like, I want to say, when did that have to be? That had to be like 2012, 2013, 2014, around that time. My mom was involved with Mary Kay and Avon. I know y'all remember them products, or they probably still around, but my mom used to be heavy on them products, and she used to visit all of these little house meetings where they would have presentations on how to sell it, how to make money, and be like, you know, girl bosses and entrepreneurs at this time. And I would be like seeing my mom and her friends in the living room doing these little presentations, and I would like come and steal snacks and stuff. But I didn't actually know that it was a pyramid scheme at the time. Like, to this day, I remember, Yo, I remember my aunts and my mom, they would have like so many products and no customers. Like they would have boxes and boxes of the products and stuff. And I used to go in like the boxes and steal a little makeup and put it on because no one's buying it. So I'm gonna use it. Fast forward to my sophomore year of college. Me and my friend, we met my freshman year of college. Let's go ahead and give her name. We're gonna call her KK. And no, that's not her real name, because a lot of y'all be like, Asia, do you be talking about your friend? No, that's not her real name. This is not a real person, y'all. Well, it's a real person, but that's not her name, y'all. Her name does start with a K, but y'all not gonna be able to put 2 to 2 together to get 4, okay? Y'all gonna be on 3. But anyway, I met KK freshman year. Me and KK was literally like this. I'm sure I did story times about her in the past. It's the girl that I told y'all, she basically tried to fight me in Miami. If y'all remember that story time, then that is who KK is. I don't recall what I named KK in that story time, so we just gonna stick to KK in this video. KK, me and her, we were friends all through freshman year. I told y'all freshman year of college, it was really hard for me to get a job. I was one of them girls. Well, I don't want to say I couldn't keep a job. I'm going to say a job couldn't keep me. Like the slightest inconvenience, I would be ready to quit, y'all. I was one of them people that just, I don't know, like I'm not going to be an overachiever to make $7 or $6 because that was what minimum wage at that time. Like I'm not about to be bending my back over people that's going to fire me if I'm late or if I'm sick. Like I'm just not doing it. I didn't really have a good work ethic when it came to fast food at this time. And that's all I was doing. And fast food jobs, they just weren't for me. Like I could never keep a fast food job. It was always something. Like even if I found a fast food job that I like, which was, I told y'all I was working at Chick-fil-A. That was like the longest I've ever had a fast food job. I worked that job for, I want to say maybe like 2 that's not even long to some people, but I worked that job for like 2 years, and that was like my longest fast food job at that time. And it was on and off, y'all. I told y'all I would quit, go on a little hiatus there, and then I would start back working there. But around this time, this is before I got the position at Chick-fil-A. This is my sophomore year, and I had just quit working at Wendy's because they had me messed up. Also, KK, she was looking for a job. Like we were going through the struggles together, y'all. Like literally, if I had some extra money or she had some extra money, like we would like take each other out. Or if we were in it with our dudes and stuff like that, like if my dude had extra money, he would pick her up because at the time, me or KK, we didn't have cars. So if she needed to go to work, I would ask my dude. But around this time, I don't recall what I named my ex in that story. I don't know what I named him, y'all. But me and him, we had literally just broke up, and I was struggling bad because when I was with him, he would do little stuff for me. Like if I didn't have money to eat or just have money just for like basic essentials, obviously the guy that I'm talking to, he gonna make sure I'm straight. But around this time, we had just kind of went through our issues and we had broke up. And I think I told y'all why we broke up, but I don't remember. If I didn't tell y'all, then I'll do it in another story time. But anyway, me and him had just broke up, and KK had just started talking to this guy, and we're gonna call this guy Terrence. Terrence was one of those guys that liked to flaunt his wealth. Like he thought he was all of that. And keep in mind, y'all, Terrence was 30. At this time, how old was I? I had to be like maybe 20. Yeah, I had to be like 20 or 19 years old at this time, y'all. And Terrence was 30 and KK was younger than me. So she had to be like 19. We were very young and impressionable at this time. So she was dating Terrence, y'all. Terrence had a Ferrari. He had his own apartment. Like I said, y'all, we were literally still, I had my own apartment at this time, but KK literally still lived in a dorm at this time. He also had, he had like 2 cars. I'm not gonna lie, he had 2 cars. He had his own apartment. He had a good job. So he say, like, we was thinking that he was really on money place, because anytime I would see Clarence, he would always be like, Asia, you want to get in? Like, you want to get in with a boss? You want to change your life up? He ain't say that, y'all. But he basically, that's how he would act. He would just be like, what you trying to do? What's the play today? You trying to make some money? Like, that's the type of person he was. And KK would like eat everything he set up, because like I said, y'all, he fit the part. Like, he had a nice car, he had a nice apartment, and we were very young and impressionable at the time, so we thought like that was a lot to have. But keep in mind, y'all, he was 30, so that's honestly what he was supposed to have at the age of 30. And yeah, we was just jumping off the porch. We were literally trying to get our degree and get our stuff together, so we didn't have a lot going on. So, which is kind of funny now, y'all, because at that age, we really equated having nice things to having money. Like, I recall in college, I dated this guy very briefly that drove a McLaren. And y'all, this man was asking me to put gas in his McLaren to come see me. And yes, I know it's pronounced McLaren in McDonald's, but I like to say Mac. It got me in a chokehold. how you car rich but you broke? Like, having a nice car does not mean that you got money. But at that time, we thought like, oh, they got money, he got a Ferrari, he got money. But no, y'all, we equated to having nice things to having money, but obviously that was not the case. But KK was definitely like eating it up, y'all. She would be like, yeah, I'm not even gonna look for no job anymore, I'm about to have my own business, like he gonna put me on. And she would try to tell me about the business, but every time I would ask her about the business, where he work at, what he do, she would be like, oh girl, he got his own business, he sells like multiple bars and candy and wellness stuff. And I'm like, girl, bars and candy, like what, that don't even go together. Like, anytime I would ask her about his business, y'all, she would never be able to give me like a clear answer. Like, she would just be like, oh, he just sells like products and stuff, and he has people under him selling products. That's all she would tell me. And then when I would ask her about the products, she would be like, I don't know, he sells a whole bunch of products, like a whole bunch. Like, for the first maybe 2 weeks of her talking to him, I never knew what products that they were selling. Like, every time I would talk to her and she would be at Terrence's house, he would be in the background saying, AJ, you want to make some money? Like, you trying to boss your life up? And then when I would be like, yeah, because I'm looking for a job now, y'all, then he would just be like, all right, babe, I'm gonna set it up. When you gonna come to one of our meetings? At the time, y'all, I was I was working little jobs here and there. They weren't like real jobs. And I also was doing, I'm not gonna say the name of the company or the agency. I was in this modeling troupe at FAMU. And I had like, I think almost 17 credit hours. So I had a full semester that semester. So I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I will always make excuses and be like, I don't know, I don't have time. And keep in mind, y'all, I did not have a car. So a lot of the places that he would want me to go would be like all the way across town, like on Capitol Circle. And at the time I lived by FAMU. So in order for me to get around anywhere, I would have to have, me and my boyfriend at the time, we were not talking anymore. Like, my whole freshman year, I had a boyfriend, so he would let me use his car, or he pretty much would drive me around. But when we wasn't talking, y'all, that mean all I had was legs. I ain't had no car. Also, KK didn't have no car, which was it always blew my mind, y'all, because literally, if we wanted to go to the mall or we needed to get like around places on the south side, we will always take the shuttle bus, or we will always take like the metro bus. But KK, man, Terrence, he had a car, and she will always be like, oh, my man put me on, I'm gonna be making money in my sleep, Girl, if you making money in your sleep, why you always wake up broke? And how come when you're with me and I had my man, he would pick us up, he would take us where we needed to go, he would take us to run errands and everything. I ain't have to take a Uber. Like, I mean, you ain't have to take a Uber when it was with me, but when she was with Terrence, y'all, we were still taking a bus. We were still taking Ubers everywhere. I was still also doing, this is also around the time when I would be doing, oh no, because I ain't have my car yet. I was about to say I would be doing ghetto Ubers, but this is when I would be taking ghetto Ubers, y'all, because I couldn't even afford a real Uber. And if you don't know what ghetto Ubers is, watch one of my other videos and I'll explain all of that. But yeah, so I would be calling Ubers and stuff, and me and her would be splitting the money. But every time I talked to her, y'all, she would be boosting and she would be saying like, oh my gosh, like, I'm about to have so much money. And I'm not gonna lie, we was both young and very much ghetto fabulous at that time, because we wouldn't have money for a car, but we would be going to the mall and we would be going shopping and stuff, spending our last little bit of money on just like stuff that we didn't need. And this is what she was doing at this time. At this time, y'all, we were in the mall, we were in Pink, and we was just literally balling the hell out on Pink. I wasn't balling out because, like I said, I ain't have no job at this time, but I was just buying, like, spending my last little bit of money just on little foolishness. Translation, I used to be swiping that Pink credit card like I didn't know what that was. Stuff that I didn't need. But KK had bought, like, literally, like, $500, $600 worth of stuff, and she said that this was money that Terrence had gave her for her thing. And at this point, I was blowing her off. Like, anytime she would be like, oh, Terrence said you need to come to a meeting, he gonna put you on some money, I will always make an excuse. I'll be like, oh, I'm doing this, I gotta study, I don't have time. But then when we went to that mall and I seen how much money that she was going through, I was like, okay, maybe Terrence do got some money. Maybe I do need to get in with Terrence and go to one of these little meetings, because like I said, y'all, KK didn't have no job. Like, she didn't have a job freshman year. She worked at the mall, but she was making like maybe $7 an hour, and she was not working full time. She was working part time, so her check probably wouldn't be no more than like $300 to $400. So the way that she had just blew a bag in Pink, and I haven't seen her at work all week, I know for a fact that he definitely is putting her onto money, or he obviously got money to be able to give her $500 to blow at Pink. So I was just like, let me know when the next meeting is and I'm gonna be there. And she was like, all right, I'm gonna ask Terrence, then I'm gonna have him send you the invite. Also, see if you can bring somebody. And I'm like, bring somebody? Who am I gonna bring? Like, I don't even want to bring myself. I honestly did not want to go, y'all, because I really just thought it was BS. Because anytime somebody starts saying like, oh, you can make money in your sleep, I'm making all of this money, I'm doing this and that, typically they're not making any money. I didn't know if it was true, but when I seen her spend about $500 just in Pink, and we went to like 3 other stores after that and we went shopping, so I knew for a fact that she had to be making some money. Fast forward to like maybe like a week after that. Mind you, this is still like a very close homegirl of mine, y'all. We would hang out all the time, be on the phone all the time. Like, we would always be together. A fried chicken Friday, I was with her. What else did FAMU have? It was like fish Mondays, or it was a fried fish Fridays. And then it was fried chicken Wednesdays. They used to have like, they would have the same menu on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we would always go to the cafes together. We would always go to the sets together. We would always go to all the events, the parties, the socials. This was like literally my right hand man, y'all. We would do everything together. So during this time, she was dating like Terrence, but her situation with Terrence, I don't want to say it was nothing serious, but KK was the type of person that would just be like, oh my gosh, just my man, my man, my man. But then as soon as he rubbed her the wrong way, baby, she got another man. Like it's magic. Like, Terrence was just somebody that was the placeholder. Like, it wasn't nothing serious. Like, when Terrence wasn't around, she was mingling with everybody else, and that's kind of how it was with me. And like I told y'all, I was also single at this time. My camera had died and I was literally just talking away, so I don't even know where the hell I left off at. But I think I told y'all she ended up texting me, asking me if I was gonna be able to come to one of the meetings so she can give me all the info. And like I said, y'all, it's like she would mention like, oh, Terrence is making all this money, but she would never tell me exactly what she was doing. She'll just be like, oh, he sells wellness products. And I'm like, okay, how much is a wellness product? How does he sell them? Does he sell them online? Like, she would never be able to give me too much info. And she also wasn't even like, well, I don't want to skip ahead. Excuse the outside, y'all. I literally live by the fire station. So fast forward, she's like, there's gonna be a meeting this day, this time. And I was kind of aggravated because at the time, the place where the meeting was at, it was going to be, I think it was, I don't exactly remember where it was at, y'all, but it was almost in Perry. Like, it wasn't Perry, but it was pretty much like maybe 5 miles from Perry. If you live in Tallahassee, you know Perry is far as hell, which is basically like almost an hour from where I lived at the time. I lived on the south side. So I'm like, are you going to be there? She's like, yeah, I'm going to be there, but I'm leaving from Terrence's house. And I was kind of annoyed with her because we were going back. I don't remember exactly what it was, y'all, but we were going back and forth. And I'm just like, you want me to go over there and take an Uber to learn how to make money, but I got to spend my last like $20 to get over there. Can you just have Terrence come pick me up? So she said that, yeah, she was going to have Terrence, but the day that the meeting was, y'all, she didn't have Terrence wasn't there. She wasn't answering her phone. When I finally did talk to her, oh, my phone had died and they took our phones when we had went in there. I'm like, what? Your phone died or did they take your phone? Like, she had gave 2 excuses that contradicted itself. So I'm like, all right, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. So that day I didn't come, y'all. When she hit me back up, it was literally like maybe an hour after the meeting had started. So I wasn't gonna worry about going. So I didn't go. And plus, I didn't have no extra money to go an hour out. Like, I wasn't about to spend my last little bit of money to go learn how to make money. Then she was like, it's okay, we're going again. They have another one next week. And none of this seemed suspicious to me, y'all, like how they kept having all these meetings. Because like I said, I had never really been familiar with a pyramid scheme or MLM. Like I said, my mom used to do the Mary Kay thing in the back, like back in the day, but I was young when they had all of that going on. I had never really been exposed to it. So when they was having all these meetings and stuff, I ain't even think anything of it, y'all, but that was a red flag right there. If y'all make all this money, why not? Like, if I had a lot of money like this and I'm making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month, because this is how much money Clarence claimed that he made. Like, if I'm this self-proclaimed millionaire, baby, I wouldn't even be in the United States. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would be on an island every weekend. So how come you always at meetings, but you make all this money? Like, y'all, it didn't add up. Fast forward to that following week, that other meeting, I don't know what I had going on, y'all, but I did not go to the meeting. And then a few weeks after that, her and Terrence, they kind of like fell out. I don't know what it was over, but they end up getting into it real bad. So she ended up telling me that she was done with him, blah blah blah, and we back doing our thing, y'all. Like, me and her, we didn't fall out over me not going to the meeting. I just felt some type of way, because it was just like, when I had my man, I'm not saying my man was your man, but you benefited off me having my man. Because if my man has a car and I want to go to the mall and go shopping or do anything, I'm going to ask my man because he go pick my friend up. But when it was her man, when she was with Terrence, she would never ask him to do anything. Like, even when we would go on our little lunch date, sometimes she would have Terrence drop her off, knowing that I had Uber there, when you could have had your man come pick me up. I could be wrong, or I could be entitled in a sense, y'all, but that's kind of how I felt at that time. So back when her and Terrence, they weren't talking, I don't know how long they stopped talking, but they had stopped talking for a cool minute, maybe like a month or whatever. And at this time, I think I had just started working at Chick-fil-A, and it took me like 3 weeks to get my first check. Like, I was in the hole. She had rekindled with Terrence, and she said that Terrence was having a party, and she invited me to the party because she said, oh, all his friends are fine, all his friends got money, it's gonna be free food there, like, it's gonna be lit, like, come to the party with me. And she ain't have nobody to go to the party with her, y'all. So that was another reason why she kept like hyping me up for this party. And that's how I found out her and Terrence had even rekindled, because she was inviting me to a party, and then I just so happened to find out that the party was Terrence's party. Anyway, fast forward to the party. We go to the party. The party is literally, I cannot think of the name of these apartments, but y'all, the party is in the hood. Like, literally, it's in the hood, y'all. So when we get there, I was already expecting to be going somewhere that was nice, where you wear heels, not tennis shoes, because it looked like it was about to be a shootout. Like, literally, y'all, I wore heels. I wore a classy little dress. Me and my homegirl, she was a model at the time, y'all. So she will always wear heels. Not a professional model, but she modeled for like one of the the modeling agencies at the school. So she will always wear heels anyway. So we get to the party. We all cute and dancey with dresses and skirts on. All the other girls at the party, they already knew what time it was, y'all. They had tennis shoes on, sweats on, bonnets on. Like, how is this the type of people that Terrence is around? I thought he was making all this money and he makes residual income. So why you living here? Like, y'all, the math wasn't mathing. How you posting in all these high rises? Mind you, y'all, this should have been a red flag, because Tallahassee don't even have high rise apartments, but he would be posted up in like lobbies at luxury apartment complexes and posting up at rooftops and stuff. But the house party that was at his house, it was not giving that, y'all. It was literally giving a trap house. But I ain't say anything, because like I said, that was my friend's man, and she trying to get her groove back in with her man. So I rock with it, y'all. Soon as we get in the house, we see Terrence. He's like, what's up? You trying to be on the money team? You trying to be on the money team? You trying to be on the money team? What's good? Where the girls at? What a girl? I'm like, where the girls at? And KK like, we don't got no friends. We each other only friends. And I'm kind of like, girl, speak for yourself, because I do got friends. But she didn't tell me to invite any friends to this party. It was just mad weird how when we got there, he was like, what the girls at? What the friends at? And it's just like, why you, I don't know, y'all. It just threw me off. He was just like, what the girls at? And it's just like, all right. KK, it's either you know something I don't know and you just not trying to tell me because you don't want to throw me off, or he was just cringy, y'all. We get in the house. It's a whole bunch of people in the house. Majority of the people in the house, like I said, y'all, how the people looked outside, that's how they looked exactly inside the house. Bonnets on, sweats on. They prepared for a shootout or something. That's how they was dressed up at this party. And me and my friend, we literally have on kitten heels, hair done, makeup done. Like, we look really, really good. I was kind of annoyed. Like, y'all ever go to a function and you feel like, damn, they ain't deserve to see me? Like, the function was a waste of your time. So you got to put your good outfit back in your closet because you're going to bring it out next weekend. That's kind of how I felt. Like, enough people didn't get to see this. Like, it was dark in there. Like, this is an outfit I got to save. So I'm in there. I'm sitting on the couch. KK KK is with her man pretty much. Like, soon as we get in there, y'all, I think I seen KK when I first got in there, and then she kind of went missing. Like, she was just with her man the entire time. It was other girls and guys that I was mingling with. Like, I'm not the type of person that, like, oh, if we go somewhere, we got to stick together. No, girl, I'm my own person, and I don't mind mingling. So when I'm sitting on the couch, I'm mingling with people, and I know some of the people, because like I said, I had just started working at Chick-fil-A. Just from me being at Chick-fil-A, I would recognize so many people. So I'm in the house, we chatting up, we talking, and it's really just, y'all, it's a MLM meeting. Like, as soon as I sit down, a person is asking me like, oh, have you got any sales? And I'm like, have I got any sales? I don't know what y'all selling. Like, what are y'all talking about? She's just like, oh, you haven't joined the company yet? And I'm like, the company? What company? Then, y'all, why did I ask that? This man pulls out a whole PowerPoint on his phone, and he was just like, this is the products right here. This is the best selling one. I made this much last month. Sir, you really want me to believe last month you made $10,000 off of selling some supplements and a fruit bar? Some supplements and a fruit bar, y'all, because that's what they were selling. They were selling supplements in a bottle and fruit bars. And you want me to believe that you made $10,000 and we just so happen to be in the same place. We happen to be here, but you made all this money. But I'm just listening to y'all. I'm just like, oh, okay. Y'all, that man ran through the same pitch like 10 times. Like, he was just like, yeah, are you happy with your current job? I work at Chick-fil-A. I get free food. Like, that's the plus. He's like, where do you live at? Do you want to live here? Do you see yourself retiring in 20 years? I don't. But okay, what's the next question? He just kept asking like rhetorical questions. Like, obviously the answer is going to be no, I'm not happy with my life right now. Like, that's pretty much what he wanted me to say, y'all. And then at the end, he hits it with, you can change your entire life with just this $80 startup cost. This is the only thing you have to pay for. After you pay for this, you're going to be making money in your sleep. This is one of the easiest products to sell. And you a woman, women love vitamins and supplements. Like, you can't get this anywhere else. You can't get this anywhere else but here. I just realized, y'all, I didn't even tell y'all the company name, but I'm not gonna hold y'all. I Googled it and this company still exists, and I'm not trying to get sued. So we're just gonna say that the company name is Herbalife. We're just gonna say that. Although it's not Herbalife, y'all. We're just gonna say that that's the name. He's like, yeah, at Herbalife, all you gotta do is invest $80. And it's like, sir, I didn't even have $80 to invest. So you want me to invest my last little bit of money to make more money? Like, it didn't really make sense. But when he was talking to me, y'all, I was just sipping on they gave me an energy drink. Remember I told y'all she said it was gonna be fine ninjas there and free food there. And I'm a simple girl. You bribed me with fine ninjas and free food, and I was going through a breakup. Oh, baby, I'm there. But y'all, the free drinks that she was talking about was energy drink. It was energy drink, and they had fruit bars. Like, it was, I wish I could really remember the name of, well, I could go on their website and look, but y'all know what I mean. It was literally like a bar. Not like, you know how like granola bar is made out of granola, but it was a bar. It was fruit, but it was like shaped like a bar. That's the free food and the drinks that they was giving away at this party. And the people that like worked for Herbalife, they was dressed up, but all the other people, like the people that they got to come to this party, they were dressed up like it was about to be a shootout. But the people that worked for Herbalife, they had on like, I don't want to say business casual. I would say it was like smart casual attire. So after he says that, I look at him and I sip my drink and I'm just like, I don't have no money. Game's on you, because I literally don't have no money. Even if I wanted to get scammed and start, y'all, I didn't have any money to even start. That's when he was just like, that's okay. People are going to tell you that. I understand you don't have it now, but you can have it tomorrow. You can have it y'all. Basically just trying to sound all inspirational and motivating, and it wasn't working. I probably did have $80, but y'all, it probably would have been my last little bit of money. So I definitely was not about to give him $80 just to get a kit. Like, it was going to be a kit of fruit bars and like energy drinks so I can start selling it to other people to make money. So yeah, I wasn't down for it, y'all. Anyway, I still stayed at the party. After they couldn't really get me to sign up and convert because I had told him I didn't have no money, 2 other people end up walking up to me like throughout the party or whatever, and they was asking me the same thing, like, oh, are you signed up? Are you signed up? After that third person, y'all, I just started lying to people and was like, yeah, I'm already signed up with her, but like I got my kid, like I'm good, just so they can stop like aggravating me or whatever. So we at the party, and I don't even want to call it a party, y'all. It was more so a social, which is like a small intimate party. It probably had like 30 people there, and they had music on, but it wasn't like that type of party. Like I was thinking this was going to be like a classy like cocktail party, hence why I wore heels, but it was really just giving desperate people trying to bribe people to pay $80 to make the money. Like how y'all talking about y'all make money in y'all sleep, but every day y'all wake up broke. Y'all woke up broke today, and that's why I'm here. That's exactly why I'm here. It was literally in the room the entire time. Like she was in the room the whole time, y'all. I end up telling her that I was leaving, and literally that was it. Like we ain't really talk about Herbalife for a minute. Fast forward, I want to say maybe like 2-3. It had been like months that had passed by, y'all. Like she didn't really bring it up. People would be texting my phone. Oh, because I forgot to mention, when I was at this little party, y'all, I gave the guy my phone number. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that, but I gave him my phone number. And he would keep texting my phone, trying to like get me other people to like connect and do this. And it's like, sir, no, I'm not about to try to text my mama, my auntie, and have all my family members buy a $40 box of vitamins. No, my mama's still gonna be big after she take the vitamins. I'm not doing it. I'm not trying to get my family on a payment plan to pay off inventory because y'all promised them that they was about to change their life in 30 days by buying this kit. Like I'm not doing it. So keep in mind, like I would get harassed by like some of the people in the company, but like my friend KK, she wasn't really harassing me about it. She would always just be like, I'm bossing my life up, I'm making so much money. But like I said, y'all, you was making so much money and you was bossing your life up because you dating Terrence. But girl, why he ain't get you no car? Why he not paying for your Ubers? Like anytime me and her needed to go somewhere or we would hang out and do things, y'all, he didn't get her no Ubers. He didn't come pick her up. He even had a second car, y'all. He never let her drive his car. And that's probably a stretch because like I said, she was his girl. They claimed that they was like girlfriend and boyfriend, but honestly, it was never really given that because like I told you, y'all, we were like, she was definitely 19, 20 at the time. I was either 20, 21 at the time. And this man was 30 years old. So he definitely knew not to give somebody that wasn't on his insurance his car. But at the time, that was my mentality. I'm just like, he can't let you buy his car. Like when we needed to go somewhere, I would always say her with, girl, Terrence can't let you buy his car. Terrence can't come get us. And then eventually I just stopped asking her because it will always be a no. Like anytime she would call and ask if, hey, where you at? He would act like he was so busy. And so eventually I just stopped asking. Fast forward, like, I want to say 2-3 months after the whole little weird party that they tried to get me to sign up for the kit, me and KK are on the phone, and me and KK, we have like 2 mutuals, but at this time, one of my mutuals, KK, I did a story time about her too. It's Ludacris, y'all. I know if you were day one on this channel, you know who Ludacris is. Ludacris' birthday was coming up, and Ludacris is me and KK's mutual, but I'm closer than Ludacris than KK. And I was asking her, like, are you going to her birthday dinner? Because her birthday dinner was coming up, I think, in like a week or something. And we were trying to figure out what we was going to buy her for her birthday. I was trying to do, like, we both get a gift together. And we just tell her it's from both of us just so we can get her what she want. Because not KK, but Ludacris had very, like, expensive taste, y'all. She was appreciative, but she was one of those girls on her birthday that she would literally have a birthday list and she would, like, text it to her friends. So I was asking KK, did she want to, like, mingle money and like get her gifts together, because you know you got all this money, like let's get her laptop together, or let's get her, I don't think she had a laptop on there, y'all, but she would have OD gifts. Like I know for a fact she had a camera on her birthday list one year. Didn't get her that. What did we end up getting her? I think we end up getting her clothes and makeup, or that's what I end up getting her. But I was asking her, like, hey, do you want to just like get her something together and say it's from the both of us? And KK was like, I don't care nothing about her birthday. She didn't want to invest in my vitamins. She ain't buying none of my vitamins because she ain't have no money. So I don't have no money to invest in her birthday. Like I'm not getting her no birthday gift. And when I heard her say that, I'm like, girl, what? She's like, yeah, if you're not invested in my business and helping me, then no. I knew that this girl was just ludicrous and she was smoking cock, because who in their right mind is going to get mad at their friend for not investing in a MLM? Like, the kit to start, y'all, was $80, and then like the vitamins was like $40. So no, I'm not buying these vitamins. That's not going to work. At that time, I definitely didn't really care about my health and wellness and stuff. Like, I'm not thinking about that at 20 years old. I'm going to eat the bars with 400, 500 calories in it. I don't want to eat a fruit bar. Like, no, ma'am. So when I heard her say that, I'm just like, girl, that is crazy, because I ain't investing nothing. She's like, yeah, but you tried, and I know you trying to, like, you just started back working. She has a job because, where she worked at? She worked at Sam's Club, y'all, and she would literally work like 80 hours. So I honestly just feel like she was choosing, because how you mad at Ludacris because she didn't invest in these vitamins, but you not mad at me? But like she said, she was like, she honestly felt like I didn't have it, and if I had it and I didn't support, she said she would be mad as well. Like, she's not supporting nobody that's not supporting her, which I honestly didn't see the parallel. Like, what her birthday celebration, her birthday gift got to do with that? But like I said, y'all, she was really acting like she was in a cult at this point over this business. Like, if anybody did not support her business, she was making it seem like, oh, like, you not on nothing, like, you not on my type of time. Mind you, she didn't really have anything to show for it at the time, so it really didn't make sense. But anyway, fast forward to the birthday dinner. Ludacris chose to have her birthday dinner at Blue Halo. If you in Tallahassee and you ever been to that restaurant, it's mad expensive, y'all. Like, the cheapest thing on the menu might be like $20. Like, for a side of mashed potatoes, it's like $20. It's like is it a steakhouse? I think it might be considered a steakhouse. I don't know if it is or not, but it's mad expensive, y'all. So at this dinner, I bought my friend a gift, and I could not really afford, like, I'm the type of person, if I can't afford to go to a birthday dinner, I'm still going to go and show up. I'm just going to order something in my price range. And if that's just water and a salad, baby, it's just water and a salad. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So I went to the dinner, and I don't know exactly what I got. I know I didn't get a salad because I don't do that. I don't really like salads like that, y'all. But I ordered a side. Like, I ordered a side as my entree, and then they had like some specials for like drinks and stuff. So I ordered a special drink, and I think my tab probably came up to like maybe $50, and I went to the dinner or whatever. After I went to the dinner, of course, my friend Ludacris, she's very petty. Anybody that didn't go to her dinner, like, she was unblocking them, unfollowing them on like social media and stuff. And obviously KK was one of those people. So after that birthday dinner, and she unfollowed her. I already knew Ludacris was gonna unfollow KK, but because we're mutual friends, KK came back to me and she was like, you know, Ludacris unfollowed me because I ain't go to her birthday dinner. Like, she unfollowed me. And I said, girl, she did not unfollow you because you didn't go to her birthday dinner. She unfollowed you because you told her that she was gonna go to her birthday dinner, but you didn't go to her birthday dinner because I guess she didn't want to like support her. I don't even know when she tried to recruit her to get them vitamins, but because she didn't want to buy her vitamins, she ended up unfollowing her, y'all. So I was like, that's the reason why she unfollowed you. Like, she didn't know it, y'all, but Ludacris had unfollowed her prior to this birthday dinner or whatever. And she was just like, oh, I don't care. She gonna stay broke. Like, if you don't support me, I don't care what it is. If you in my life and you don't support me, then I'm not supporting you. I don't care what you got on. If you have a baby shower, a wedding, nothing. I'm not supporting you if you're not supporting me. So I'm just like, that's cool and that's understandable, but that's the reason why she unfollowed you. And she was asking me like, how was the dinner? And I told her that the dinner wasn't all of that because, like I said, y'all, the restaurant was one of those, the food could have been good, but like I said, I didn't really eat there because I didn't really have the means to. So I told her that the food wasn't all of that or whatever. Like, I told her I ain't really get much. I had a side of something and then I had a drink. Like, the food was just whatever. So remember this, y'all, because it's going to come back up. Well, it's about to come back up in 3, 2, 1. Fast forward after that situation, like, mind you, this happened. Her birthday was when was her birthday? Her birthday was in October. Fast forward to December. Me and my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, we end up getting back together, and her and Terrence, they like on and off. Like, one moment he be mad at her, they not talking, and the next moment they'll be back together. They had a very volatile relationship, y'all. One day I'm talking to her on the phone because, like I said, we would talk on the phone all the time. Me and her talking on the phone. And again, Terrence, he's always the one that's talking about money. You want to get on my money team. Like, I want to put you on this. I want to put you on. Like, it was multiple things, y'all. It wasn't even just the whole selling vitamins things. Like, one day he tried to even get me to sign up underneath his insurance. He's like, you got life insurance? You got life insurance? I can get you a claim. Come on. Come on. Sir, do you think I would trust and give you my social security number? Like, you think I would? No, I would not trust to give you my social security number. I barely trust my mama to have my social security number. So how you think I'm gonna trust you to get? Please stop it. Anyway, y'all, I'm on the phone with KK, and he was trying to sell me on something, and I don't remember if it was the vitamins or if it was just another MLM that he was under, but he said something that I told KK, and I didn't understand why KK told him. Like, I knew KK was talking about me. He basically said something along the lines of, oh, you ain't gonna have to try to pick off the dollar menu when you go out to nice restaurants. You ain't gonna have to look at the menu. No, that's what he said. He was like, you're not gonna have to look at the menu when you go to restaurants after you invest with me. Like, once you start making money with me, the winning team, the dream team, the money team. And I'm just like, what? And he was on the phone, like, she had took the phone from her. I could tell he had the phone up to his mouth. But after he said that, she kind of took the phone from him. And then she was like, boy, shut up. You really talking too much. I said, what? So you told him that I was penny pitching and struggling to get my food at Blue Halo? And she was like, no, I was at his house when we were talking about the whole Blue Halo situation when Ludacris blocked me. I said, you could have been at his house, but how he know? Like, she kept telling me that she was at his house, but y'all, this man is loud, and anytime she's at his house or if we on the phone, he will always speak. She was not at his house this day. I knew that she was at her dorm this day, but she was just telling me that she was at his house just so I wouldn't like bug out on her. So I'm like going back and forth with her, and I'm like, okay, noted that you talk about me because you told him that I was penny pitching for a meal, which one, I wasn't penny pitching. I was being supportive and trying to show up for a friend. And then that's when me and her went back and forth, and she was just like, girl, I didn't mean it like that, but if you want to take it like that, you can take it like that. Like, you choose to be broke. Like, if you want to be broke, you can be broke. That's what she said to me, y'all. And I was just like, I choose to be broke. Like, I'm in college. Being broke is a part of the syllabus. So how is that me choosing to be broke? Like, she didn't say those words, I choose to be broke, y'all, but she said something along those lines. Like, we've been trying to put you on and you gonna get mad about something that I repeated at a dinner. And I'm like, it's not about the fact that you repeated it, but you went and you told, like, it's just the fact that you told your man. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. It was nothing to be repeated. So that's why I was making a big deal out of it. So once she said that, we end up going back and forth, cussing each other out, hung up, and that's literally how me and KK fell out. And y'all, me and KK had a very tumultuous relationship. We end up connecting again. I have multiple story times. This is the same friend that with the whole my situation that happened in Miami. After that vacation, y'all, we still was cool. Like, we didn't talk for a while, but then we became back cool. Like, we would have friendship breakups, don't talk for months. Sometimes even maybe a year would go by and then we would connect again. But that's pretty much the story time on how me and her fell out over a MLM, because she was mad that basically she would try to talk down at me because I didn't really have the means at that time, and she would try to like guilt trip me and gaslit me into joining. Instead of just saying like, oh my gosh, I'm making all this money, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, she would be like, oh, you want to be broke? Oh, you want to penny pitch? You want to do this? Like, please don't do that. Cause I don't even believe that y'all making all that money. Like, I wish I had his Instagram. If you're on Patreon and you want to see a picture of Mr. Terrence, I'm gonna find a picture of him because I know I have a picture of my old Facebook account, so I can find a picture of him, but I don't remember his Instagram name or anything. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much the end of the story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.